You can't silence my... Oh, hey, nope. Welcome, everybody, to the first, delayed inaugural episode of Yeah, I'll Try It with Austin and Arthur. We each listened to a song, and here is our take on it. Thanks for watching.
Yo, what up? Austin here. I am going to be listening to a song called Roll the Bones by Shakey Graves, and I've not heard any Shakey Graves songs before, so I have no idea what I'm in for. But yeah, I'm gonna check it out, and hopefully I like it. Black screen. Oh, there we go. A lot of different things going on here. I'd say in the mix they occupied their space pretty well. That's pretty cool. Got like claps on the sides, and the guitar's like right in the center. Oh, why would you do that? What's he thinking? Like the harmonies. Let's go. Give me some more of those. It's very eerie, like this whole setting. Alright, now he's got a knife. This is bad. I'm like really focused on the video, but I should be listening. Oh, that's the first bit of color we've gotten. I like that falsetto he was doing there. I'm expecting the song to like evolve and bloom a bit. But we're about halfway through. Oh, no, I'm on the song. Oh, snake. Oh, he did it. Oh, that's kind of terrifying, actually. So I'm really confused of what was going on. I'm really confused of what was going on in the video. But yeah, that is essentially my listening to Roll the Bones by Shakey Graves, and check it out.
We're gonna listen to Kero Kero Bonito, and their song Break. I literally have no idea what to anticipate. All right, let's get this pulled up, and away we go.
There's not much better than nothing at all, and that's 夢見てる
All right.
Look out the window 窓の外 Watching the world go by Goodbye みんなどこかへ向かってるでも
Got some
髪が
Japanese going
dancing in the wind
I
こういう
love
時に
this.
思うんだ生きてて何もしないこの
It's really interesting because
今っていうこの瞬間
the music is really, really, really happy.
Let's slow down I know it seems kind of
And she's kind of like
but really it's easy
stuck
enough for us to
for the
slow
video in
down
these
the
random
pace so we
locations.
can all go take a break. In fact, there's not much when there
Oh,
is
nice horse
something
head.
to do. Just move
I
very
really,
slowly
really
to
like
beat.
the chord progression. It's
Now get down and put up your feet. If you like
it's really
lounge,
like
relax
bouncy
on
and
the floor.
happy and simple,
Doesn't really
but you
matter
can
when
hear
you're
like
doing
little
sport.
different melodies all throughout it. It's very percussive, and I think that's what I like about it. Nice.
Hey, you've
Got the
reached
phone
us
going
and
on
Jamie
as well.
from KKP. We're recording right now, so leave your message after the beep.
Yo, Gus and Jamie, today. So see you later.
I
Bye.
love this
I
song.
know it seems kinda tough, but pace, so we can all
Ooh,
go
nice.
take a break. In fact, there's nothing.
It's so weird because in some of the clips you see, it's almost like she cut her hand or something.
If you like to
But I can't
bounce,
tell.
relax or flop.
Oh my god. That's got like such like Matt and Kim vibes, but obviously not quite as obviously not quite as alternative. This is more just like almost like gumdrop pop, if that's even a thing. But yeah, I love this song. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Cool. Well, until next time.
All right, we're live.
Nice. All right. So you got to listen to Shakey Graves, Roll the Bones.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. And so I know your musical taste tends to be more like progressive, like jazzy, like super technical stuff. But you don't listen to a lot of acoustic. And if it is, it's usually like instrumental acoustic, like
Yeah, totally.
like super technical stuff. So my thought process was to try and introduce you to like a folk song that had some musicality that was technical,
Yeah.
but to also kind of like keep it simple at the same time.
Yeah, it was my listening experience was very pleasant. Like when I first listened to the song, I wasn't like really sure what to expect because I'd never listened or like known that I had listened to Shakey Graves before.
Right.
So it was all pretty mystery to me. But when I listened to it, I was like, oh, cool. It's like a very chill acoustic vibe. And it was a bit eerie. There was like parts in that song where I was like, oh, this is kind of like slightly disturbing, which I
Yeah.
like. You know, I like when it throws curveballs at you like that. You know, I thought it was funny because the guy, like the main character,
Yeah.
had like Adidas track pants on, and he's like wearing like all this other stuff, but he's just got like this Adidas track pants on. I noticed it. I was like, what the heck? Like, what? Nice cover up, nice branding, you know?
Yeah, dude. Okay, so you had me listen to Kero Kero Bonito Break. But did you notice that in some of the scenes she was wearing a hospital bracelet and like a bandage around her hand?
Oh no, what? Are you serious?
I'm like
Oh, I gotta.
dead serious.
Yeah, I'm interested now. That's so funny that we're both like noticing these little.
I know weird
Bits of
things
the
in the
video.
music videos.
Yeah, I even said in my reaction, I was like, I'm kind of paying more attention to the video than I am the music in some parts. Not because I didn't enjoy the music or anything,
Right,
but
right,
because the video was like pretty captivating. It was like it was interesting, so I paid attention to it.
I was kind of like waiting to see if like this was kind of like a meme song, you know,
Yeah.
because like the song itself has like super like gumdrop pop melody. And it's like the amount of melody in the song sometimes is overwhelming, and I don't know, there's just like such a what I liked most about it was that there was lots of rhythmic aspect to the song, but the melodies themselves were also like percussive and like rhythmic.
Yeah, there was like a nice swing to it. I felt when I
Yeah.
first listened to it, I was like, oh, I like this, you know.
Yeah, and like for me, when it comes to like pop or electronic, anything that's like highly rhythmic, when I'm listening to the song, I'm not necessarily listening to the melody. I'm listening to the way the melody is being played within the like percussive elements of the music. So like I may hear a melody that's like da 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 da, right? And it's like a triplet. So I'm hearing that triplet go on, but like the beat might be, you know, just a standard, you know, 4/4, you know, kind of pop expectation. But when you start hearing like these little different like rhythmic aspects with the melodies, that's when it really starts to get interesting. And I feel like that the song, as simple as it was, it still like captured that. And then also obviously you know, her vocals also mimicked that same thing, where it was like you know, percussively interesting. It wasn't just like a standard, I don't know, verse placement.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Shakey Graves, what do you think about the like the melodies and the way that it was recorded and stuff like that?
I didn't really touch on too much on the recording. I held back a little bit on that because I was like so mesmerized by what was going on in the video and the actual music itself. But I loved it. Was very tapey. Like the vocals were like very like lower, like low res. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And so
thought-
when you say tapey, you mean like it sounds like it's coming from a cassette tape.
Yeah, exactly. You know, just like the very trimmed EQ. And there was one thing I noticed. I mean, it just captured this whole vibe of like being like a folk song, and like what would a folk, like someone who was like genuinely recording folk music, have to record their tracks. And I think the delivery was very intentional, that they wanted this not to be like this big hi-fi production, and that definitely, like, the delivery in that is important to how someone experiences the song. Because if you're hearing that and you got like this Dolby Atmos recording
Right.
that's coming out of your mono or stereo set, and you can't even hear half the stuff, but you can tell that it's kind of crazy. I think that's when you start to lose the purpose of why you record the music the way you do, and you want it to be delivered in a very specific way. So I thought that was cool. Honestly, I thought the song itself was going to evolve a little more, but I'm kind of glad that it didn't. Because
exactly.
That was something I said specifically too. I was like, it was towards like the end of the song. I was like, I kind of feel like this is gonna blossom and evolve into something that is more, you know, like more hi-fi, like I was saying.
Yeah. Like build.
Yeah, exactly. Like I thought it was gonna like build up and turn into something where there's like, you know, a bunch of different stuff going on. But honestly, like I said, I'm happy it didn't. I'm happy it kept to its roots and just stayed a very folky song. So it's like, just one person, actually?
It's one person, yes.
No
so
way.
Like in that track, from what I can hear, he recorded two separate guitar tracks, right? And they were both playing very similar things, which is why, like, in the beginning, it kind of sounded like a 12-string guitar, like very like twinkly, you know, sparkly. And then during one part in the chord progression, you can hear the one guitar starts to accent like, I don't even know what kind of notes they are. I don't know enough about music theory, but starts to accent these like dissonant notes over top of what's happening. And that's when you can hear that second guitar coming through. And it's very, you know, it's obviously very similar with the vocals. It sounded like it was two separate takes layered over top of each other. You know, one is like almost like this eerie falsetto singing.
Yeah.
And then the other one is like more intentional, like chest voice. And it just like creates this like eerie, like super creepy vibe. But, and then the other thing that was crazy for me about that song the first time I heard it was how it goes from like this super eerie progression with lots of dissonant notes to the, if you want to call it a chorus, being like almost major.
Yeah. Yeah.
It just totally caught me off guard.
That's one of those peaks I was talking about. Like it goes from like this really weird dissonance to like a more positive and almost playful kind of chorus.
Yeah.
But if you were to recommend this song to somebody, how would you describe this song to them?
Ooh, good question. At first, I think I'd probably say that it's cheesy, because it is.
Yeah.
But also say at the same time, you're gonna love the song, and it's gonna make your day better. But yeah, I think I would probably describe it as sort of like a cheesy pop song, and maybe like bubblegum pop.
Yeah.
Is what I would describe it as. But I would strongly recommend it, and cheesy not in a bad way, but cheesy in the best way.
Sweet.
Like extra cheese pizza cheesy.
Yeah, that's how I would go about it too. Like
with stuffed crust.
Yeah.
Honestly, the sort of introduction to folk that you got, are you interested in listening to more folk, or was that more just like that like that was interesting, it was like an intellectual exercise, or was it more like this kind of resonates, like I kind of like this, maybe it's something I'll look into?
That's a good question. I think it definitely piques my interest to listen to more folk, but that wasn't the song. No offense to Shakey Graves or to your suggestion or anything, but I don't think that's the song that's going to be like, oh crap, I really want to like listen to more. Like, it was a good song, don't get me wrong. It was a really good song.
Yeah.
And I think it was a great suggestion for someone like me who doesn't listen to a lot of music like that. But I think there needs to be that one song that just clicks it all in for me, and it's like checks all the boxes that I'm looking for, and it's an authentic folk song. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course, absolutely. Yeah, I'm not offended in any way, shape, or form. I think the whole purpose of our channel, right, is like for us to introduce each other to different types of music that we wouldn't typically listen to, and to kind of force ourselves to listen to it in a way where, you know, there's a potential for us to enjoy it, right? Because, I mean, how many times do we, listen to a song, and the second that we hear, like, 15 seconds of it, and it sounds like something that we might not like, we just kind of write it off before we even give the song a chance.
Yeah.
I'd say that wraps up our first conversation.
Yeah, dude.
And our first breakdown, if you will. But yeah, tell us what you like and don't like. Give us suggestions for music to listen to. And yeah, we'll have another video out for you soon.
Have a good one.
See ya.